Yo guys and doll, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're not new to the channel, you know exactly what we're about. If you are, then we're about no bullshit, no connection to a shop or a particular retailer. It's just a couple of lads who buy guitars, buy pedals, buy amps. So we're you guys, basically.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
So we're still at Namm 2019. This time we're in the Line 6 booth, which is a pretty fucking swanky booth. So we're going to look at the range they've currently got for 2019, look at some special something that they've got going on. And yeah, just basically give you guys a UI here with us approach to the Namm Show 2019. So let's start off with the Helix family of shit. So here we have the daddy of the Helix lineup, which is the Helix rack. Basically exactly the same as the Helix floorboard in relation to its workings, but you have to get this additional foot controller and then as many mission sub controls as you want. But ideally it is a Helix in a rack. You get out the way, backstage, whatever. This is running with the Relay G90, which is the rack mountable wireless system that they do. Now, not in order of kind of quality, the next one is the LT, which is the Helix Lite. And that's this guy. So it's a Helix full fat, but it's missing some of the ins and outs. It's missing some of the onboard controls, but it's basically, it's a Helix. It does everything it's meant to do.
I was explained it's only missing the scribble strips
and some of the outs.
Some of the
That's it. Yeah, that's all it is.
I like the scribble strips though.
I like the scribble strips.
Yeah.
That's why.
$500 difference.
Yeah, but you buy cheap, you buy twice. That's the way I see it. Right. So, and this is the one that I'm using currently, and the one I'm endorsed to use is the Helix full fat. So with this, as this gentleman has quite rightly pointed out to us, has got the scribble strips on there. It's got 8 additional AIOs. Everything's just a little bit higher quality. Everything's like big full fat aluminium goodness. Few extra ins and outs, and that's basically it. It is a rack mount in a floor unit, whereas the LT has got some shit missing. But what's amazing for the show is these one-off special editions. So what we've done is, this is not a cover. This is actual anodized colouring into the Helix. It's something that the guys are thinking about maybe running out as retail. And I don't think it's a bad idea because they look pimp as shit. Like, I know I'm a little gay, but I'd have that, like. It reminds me of my old Digitech 2101 Artist, which was pink as shit. Absolutely brilliant, got a lovely copper one there. There should be a white one, I reckon. And then if you swing around the back here, we'll see the like a gunmetal grey version on the blue one. Let's squeeze past there, fella. So this is like a kind of light purple. And then the blue. It functions exactly the same way as a Helix floor does, but they just look sexy as shit. And also, you can win one if you're here, but you guys aren't here, so you can't win one, and I don't need one. Baby, there you go, enter that. You've just got to like dance. You've got to dance sexy like.
Dance for me. No. Dance sexy. Let your hands be a lover's hands on your own skin as you move.
Right, so other new products for the show. The Helix Stomp, which is a fucking tiny version of the Helix, which is absolutely epic. So I'm going to do if you keep watching the channel, keep coming back, I'm going to be doing a comparison of the Helix Stomp versus the full fat Helix. Just see exactly what it's missing. The next big product of the show for Line 6 is this thing, if you can see it, which is the new Relay G10. So what it is it's a 10 channel or 11 channel wireless system that is auto charging. You just eject this clip, that fits into your guitar, you hoof that into your input, and play away all night, and then when you're finished, stick that back in, charges up, put that on your pedal board. It takes up absolutely no room, and you've got your wireless system right there. Well better than having shit hanging off your pack and all that badness. I'd well be up for one of them. Then there's some pretty lights. So like with someone jamming over a backing track, which is fun. And then we've got the Variax models. So last year, if you can remember the Namm footage from there, they were kind of toying with what finishes they wanted to use. Obviously, these are the ones they picked. So they've gone with this like kind of really tight quilt maple, the matte black. They've gone for the RoboCop silver grey.
Drop it!
The kind of Steve Vai inspired Illuminati red thing, which has got the kind of graphic design on it. And the natural, which is at the end, and then this white polar white.
What glitter? It's like sparkle.
Oh right, yes, it was like a glittery pale white. Very nice, like. If you like that kind of shit. So that's all the Shuriken stuff. So that is the whole Line 6 lineup, but heavily concentrated on the Helix, and so it should be because it's an amazing product. New wireless systems, which aren't going to take up all of the room in your rack or take up all the space on your mini board. And a Shuriken that can be any guitar you ever need it to be. So when they said the Dream Rig a few years ago, I think they've actually now attained that Dream Rig. Everything is quite possible for you by Line 6. So good work, Line 6.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.